Can you imagine hiding in a cave while a king wants you dead? Sounds intense, right? Well, David lived it, but there's more to this story than you might think. All right, in those ancient times when kingdoms clashed and warriors roamed, young David was more than just a shepherd. He would become a legend, but not before facing one of his greatest trials. Not with a sword, but with patience and insight. Now let's see how this unfolds. David was fleeing. King Saul's jealousy was burning bright, turning yesterday's ally into today's hunter. Can you picture it? Running for safety, David and his loyal group of men found themselves in a desolate wilderness. What loomed ahead was a cave, dark and whispering the secrets of time gone by. With the air heavy with tension, they knew this was their haven. Yet it also held unseen dangers. In fact, this wasn't just any refuge. It was the very cave where Saul chose to pause from the chase. Could you feel the irony? David was in the heart of danger, hidden by shadows and silence. His men, perhaps with hearts pounding like drums, saw this as the chance for David to change his fate with one swift move. Imagine the tension, to end the pursuit, to take down the threat with a single act. But sensing something far greater than fear, David leaned into stillness. Closing his eyes, he connected with a presence beyond the cave's gloomy depth. Wisdom whispered in the quietest corners of his heart, urging caution, teaching restraint. This wasn't just about survival. It was about understanding what leadership truly meant. Courage, he realized, often resides in mercy, in choosing the harder right over the easier wrong. Thus, sliding forward with stealth, David approached Saul with unmatched quietness, his footsteps soft as breaths on still water. He could have ended it there, right then. Yet, he grasped that this moment wasn't merely about victory, but about honor, integrity. With an act both radical and humble, he cut a piece from Saul's cloak, a gesture echoing not triumph but forbearance. The silence was palpable, a moment suspended in time. His men might have muttered in confusion, but David's heart knew. This was true bravery, the courage of the spirit. Imagine emerging once more as Saul continued, unaware of how close he had come to his undoing. David stepped forward, revealing the truth. His words reverberated against the rocky walls. I had the chance, he spoke with resolute calmness, but I choose peace. It wasn't just shock that paralyzed Saul. It was the revelation of his own vulnerability, mirrored in David's benevolence. David stood in light, not just as a fugitive, but as a beacon of righteousness. And so, in this tale of escape, there lies a timeless lesson, the power of thoughtfulness over violence, wisdom over impulse. David's elders' tales celebrate not his might with the sling, but his profound strength and discernment. They say the roar of a lion is terrifying, yet the courage of stillness can tame the wildest beast. David walked away wiser, with clarity forged in the night's retreat, a testament to anyone striving for change. Remember, when chaos churns around us, sometimes the most courageous act is to pause, reflect, and choose the moral high ground. What action would you take amid the clamor of fear? Would your courage shine as brightly in the dark? Stay focused and dedicated to your goals. Your consistent efforts will lead to outstanding achievements.